on my eyebrow.
Oh yes, this is that one.
And they loud. The person who last said you. You said something else.
From what I've heard.
Some girls can put on the edges.
Oh yes, indeed. This, you know, it frames the face. You need to frame your face.
I'm not getting a reaction. I need somebody more innocent.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're right.
Church mom. I like that stuff before. You know, like nuns. Really cool.
I've been in a form.
You might have some tissue. I had it earlier. It's still on my penis. Why are you looking? That's not okay to look at.
I told him it's okay. That's how people know that he's, you know, he's ready.
I'm looking at my penis, please. It's really awkward. I'm sorry. That's cool.
Ah,
This ain't a mess with it. I'm sorry. Still got legit. Use
I'm quite sure everybody does it, so no, that's fine. And yeah, so we're gonna move on.
When it's chlamydia, that was like really one of the very most common ones, and a lot of people don't even know they have it. Like some things that are symptoms of chlamydia can also be symptoms of something else, and like people never want to go and check to get STDs, maybe because they're afraid or they don't think about it. But
I was looking for videos earlier, whatever, to play today, and I came across this video of this girl, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was an awareness video. And so I'm like, okay. So next, you know, I just see baby girl inside doing this. I'm like, what's going on? So come to find out, she fighting some girl because she gave her chlamydia. I'm guessing she gave a boyfriend chlamydia. They're like fighting, but the baby girl who gave it to her is not doing anything, whatever. She like this the whole time, like trying not to get hit or whatever. And like, thoughts about that?
I think right on. I think a lot of people, for some reason, they attack the other person when it takes two to tango. I hate that saying, but it does take two to tango. And I don't know why it's always the other person they get mad at instead of that person cheated, you know. So,
My coworker, I just got so upset. I was in her phone conversation. So basically, her boyfriend that's living with her, off of her, cheating on her, got this girl pregnant, and she mad at the girl. And I'm like, she ain't, you know, speaking to herself. Like, you need to be mad at your man. Like, I just think, especially with black women, it's like we misplace our anger, and we always try to attack the weaker vessel, which is the woman. And we be going after, you know, or vice versa. If it is ever that case, go after who you with, because they should be, y'all in a relationship, they should be faithful to you.
And it's good to know the whole story, because maybe the woman knew that you was dating him, and she just did what she did anyway. So in a lot of cases, especially like when you're dealing with younger girls, the girls exist around each other all the time, so they know, like, you know what I'm saying, this is my boyfriend. And so it's kind of like you just need to like walk over in the room and say, oh, bye.
I just don't understand when like love cannot be that deep or that serious for someone to keep going back. Like I don't
No, that's not love.
I don't get it. Like, is that an obsession? Like, what are you going through? Like, what are you falling in love with? And then if you complain like the sex not good and he don't buy nothing, I'm just really confused when there's so many things this person don't do and you still stay. It's like, bruh, you look stupid.
You
But
desperate.
you go back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
This is Scott. He's 52 years old. He's from New York City. A little known fact about him, he ridden motorcycles from New York to every state in the United States except for 7. He's a photographer, and in his spare time, he likes to go to the theater, movies, ride motorcycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 6. Okay, how many negative? You got 7? Well, we're going with 7. Okay, so positive. Negative.
Sex. Something can stop. And sex was familiar and safe. Monster. Well, growing up, I was told to honor my father, and he beat my mother. I was told to obey God, and he was sending me to hell. I served my country and saw my friends die. So I denied, rationalized, minimized, and lied to avoid the truth. That my family didn't know me. My marriage was destroyed, and I was alone, in pain, and addicted to sex. But we are your friend, your neighbor, your sister, your son. Flawed, recovering, loved.
Or maybe you have such a negative connotation about sex. It's just like when people go to get crack, they know crack is bad before they go get it. You know what I'm saying? So if you think it's bad before you go get it, but you enjoy it so much, that might, society might put people on the fence like, oh, well, I'm not supposed to have it, so they start sneaking, and then it becomes a problem that way as well.
That's how it was good, but it was like I got a lot out of it just for the fact that we go through a lot of issues in our childhood and stuff that we never really recover from. So when we get into our adulthood, it's like we're a child trying to live an adult life. And so we're trying to like make up for where we lack and fill a void that honestly, really only God can fill. Not another person or sex or drugs, alcohol, whatever. But I think that's where a lot of this stuff stems from. It's like a lot of people correlate sex with approval.
What does it feel like to have sex?
It feels
amazing.
I'm still a virgin.
Too damn ready right here.
Clearly, I'm like, where's the lights?
Sometimes people have sex as a physical thing. If you're into the physical moment, then I guess it's something, but there's no connection, like no emotional connection, it's just sex. So it really doesn't have any meaning. So to me, it becomes nothing. Like, who wants to have, but some people enjoy meaningful, like little sex like that, but I don't enjoy things without connection, so I feel like it's nothing. And if it's a small penis, it's really nothing.
Here, but it's like with the emotional point, it's like being connected and to put yourself in a completely vulnerable state. I feel like we can all agree that's an extremely vulnerable state. To put yourself in that state with somebody, especially when you care about them, it's like you're connected. Like she was kind of saying, it's like everything there is like it's in unison. It's like y'all, I don't know if y'all, it's getting too deep saying like y'all are just like one, but like it can get that deep. So it's like y'all are there. Yeah, like y'all in tune, if it's that right partner. If it's just physical, then it's just like shit. Bye.
Awesome.
Like nothing.
I personally think I would. If I feel like if like I feel like as a person, if I like you, and we're clicking, I think I would because I'm more like knowledgeable of what HIV and AIDS is. Like I know what not to risk myself of doing. I know like people can still have kids, they can still do normal stuff with HIV and AIDS. It's just that person has to take care of their body. Doesn't mean that their life is over. They can't like enjoy the rest of the years they have. You can live on and on. But I mean, it doesn't mean your life is over. So I think I would.
I was just gonna say like I wouldn't because I think personally I don't think I would be able to handle that. It's like certain things I can probably tolerate, but thinking about that, it would. I definitely would not be able to feel comfortable with knowing you had this and knowing how I came into the relationship with it. So I would probably feel like I would actually not judge you. I feel like I would keep judging you on it. Like, it will always be on my mind, thinking about it at the end of the day. Like, you still have this. So that would probably be an issue. I feel like it would be a waste of time, in a way. Yeah, basically.
If you are, honestly, it means something because you love this person, you still with them that have HIV. So you love them, so you probably are thinking about the future. So kids, there's like, are my kids gonna have AIDS? So I personally don't know.
See, I ain't getting it right.
Does that also apply to marrying someone with homosexuality?
I ain't dating.
They want to date
I was gonna say, especially at this age that we're at now, that like once you start dating someone, like you kind of do think in the long haul because we're getting at the age. Well, I know. Well, I'll speak for my behalf. Just because I feel like well, me, I'm not at the age much rather, just have like one person dealing with it. And so the thing is, long haul, if you wouldn't date them, of course you wouldn't marry a person like that. Like, with HIV or AIDS. My personal opinion, I wouldn't, just because even past the person or risk of me possibly getting it, that's a lot of worry on my behalf. But I know it's not the end of the world. That's it's like a serious disease that can end their life, and they can have like a lot of just bad days and to deal with that such an emotional trauma. It just becomes very difficult. I know on my behalf, because when I'm with someone, I take a lot of their stress on, so I feel like it would just it would be like something that would weigh us down a lot. But just for me, mine.
And I gave you
I'd still give it a chance because there's like basically less than 25% of the kids will have HIV, and by maintaining a healthy diet, you can reduce the chance. And if you go more into bio, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of ways to like reduce the risk of the baby having HIV. So there's still chance of having kids that are perfectly healthy.
Next question is, why are women afraid of their sexuality?
Oh, no, great. Well, culture, they tell us to suppress it. In the Bible, they made it seem like all women were harlots or just easily swayed by the spirit. So they made it seem like we're just feeble-minded. So anything sexual or anything that stems from that power, they take it away from us. So that's what
You're supposed to you're supposed to go at least a period of time without wearing your bra throughout the day, because it builds up your muscles, and so it keeps them pregnant.
Yeah.
I thought the humidicate kept them pregnant.
That's a lie.
Niggas
That's like keeping your leg in a sling, you don't use it.
I think like women are afraid of their sexuality because they're not comfortable with themselves, or they have. I mean, not saying every woman, because of course that's not the case, or whatever, because not all women are uncomfortable with their sexuality. But in some cases, do you think it's because women are not completely comfortable in their own skin, with their body? I hear a lot like you have to love